What'd you think of my jokes? Hey, could we turn the radio up?
I don't know what sexual orientation I am. What's the one where you like girls but none of them like you back?
My dumb friend looks at me and goes, have to spend over $1 million to go around the moon? Better make sure it's a full moon.
That's how you use a Q-tip where I come from. That's right.
A little bit about myself. In my free time, when I don't do comedy, I drive for Uber. So basically, I drive for Uber. I'm an Uber driver. That's what I do. I even drive for Uber before shows, which is kind of my biggest fear. Is this one day I'll be driving before a show, and they'll be coming to that show, and we'll just ride together, and we'll just both get out of the car. They're like, you're coming to the show too? I'm like, I am on this show. I'm not doing well. Now, I guess actually now I think about it, my biggest fear is I'll just get heckled one night by some guy who's had too much to drink. The comedy club will call him an Uber, and I'll have to drive my own heckler home. That would be worse. I used to drive after shows. I won't be doing that tonight. That was not a good idea. People commenting about my show while I drove them home. Even worse when they didn't bring it up. One night I drove a lady home, 20 minutes just in silence. I said, did you have a good time? Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. What'd you think of my jokes? Hey, could we turn the radio up? But I'm out there on the roads, and it makes me think that I am ready to try self-driving cars. I really am. Some people say, oh, those sound dangerous. Well, so are we. I think we're almost to the point where we're going to look back. Our kids will definitely look back and be like, we lived in the Wild West. They're going to be like, so you just steered your own car all by yourself. You did. Without any computer assistance. Yeah. And what gave you that authority? Well, I took a test when I was 16, and that's pretty much it. So what would you guys do if you got tired? We just roll down the window and stick our head out. This is unbelievable. So you guys had to actually wait to get where you were going before you could look at your phone? Oh no, we still looked at it. That didn't stop us one bit. Not one bit. I'm 47 years old, never married, but do have a serious girlfriend now. Thank you. And she's 42, never married, and we actually dated like 9 years ago, and just didn't work out, and we went our separate ways. And for some reason, my friends think that's a romantic story. They're always like, oh, did you guys go your separate ways because you knew the timing wasn't right, and that someday God would bring you two back together? We're like, no. We went our separate ways because we both thought we could do better. We were wrong. After 9 years of trying to upgrade, we were like, we better put a tourniquet on this. Stop the bleeding. This is the best either one of us is ever going to do. I'm glad to be off the dating scene. I'm sure I'll be back out there eventually, but it's nice to have a break. And because I was never good at it. I read in a magazine the 2 best places to meet single women. Number 1, the dog park. I thought, okay, that's cool. I can try that. Let me give you guys some advice if you want to try this. You really need a dog. If not, girls just find you creepy. Number 2, a running or hiking trail. And here's the problem with that. I don't run and I don't hike. If I can't talk to a girl standing still, how am I going to talk to her when we're both in motion? It would basically just look like I'm chasing her. My buddy gave me some advice. He said, you just get on ahead and wait for them to come to you. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm just going to step off this remote area of the trail and hide behind this bush. And then when she comes around the corner, just step out and say, hello! Would you like to go out sometime? And that's when I play a game called How Do I Find My Car After Being Pepper Sprayed.